Hey guys, what's up, Chess Total crew? Today I'm going to teach my wife, Anna, how to play chess, and I'm going to share all of it with you. Do you know how to play here?
I don't, guys.
So let's show her. This here is a chessboard, and I hope you all learn just like she's going to learn. So if you want to teach your child, your cousin, or anyone else, this is the method I use, and it's super fun. Today it's really cool. We're looking sharp to teach you, together with Anna, how to play chess, right?
So,
Come along with us. Let's get started then. So I'm going to show you. The chessboard is made up of 8 squares by 8 squares. So 8 times 8 is 64, right? So the right side is always white. If you turned it around, the right side will be black. So you can't do that, right? And the square for the player with the white pieces starts at AY. And in chess, it's always the white pieces that start, right? So let's show you here. Here we have the pieces of a chess set, all right? And that's how you start the game. But I'll come back to this later, okay? Right, so chess, it's a game of
war.
war, that's it. How many squares are there?
68.
64 squares. 8 times 8. Should we take the pieces, Elf? You can set up the pieces. Put your pieces, put the white ones on this side and the black ones on that side. Let's put them here. Let's take all of them off the board. So I can show you because now I'm going to explain the pieces, how they work, so you can understand, all right? So you can take them all off. It's going to get a bit crowded, but that's okay. We're going to take them all off so we can start explaining each piece to you, all right? All right, so let's do it. Let's go. That's it, we've taken all the pieces off. Let's also move this king over here. That's right, so let's go. I'm gonna show you which pieces are in chess, and let's try to memorize them, okay? So this one is the rook. This one is the board. This one is the knight. This one is the bishop. This one is the queen. This one is the king. And this one is the pawn. All right, guys? So it's rook, knight, bishop, queen, king, pawn. Right? Let's go. So which one is it?
The rook, the knight, the bishop, the queen, the king, and the pawn.
This one?
The knight, the bishop, the queen, the king, the rook, and over there, the last pawn.
Pawn. All right then. We've already seen the chess pieces. First step, I make you memorize the names of the pieces. All right, so now I'm gonna start showing you how each one moves. Each one moves in a different way. In chess, that's the coolest part. So I'm gonna show you the rook's movement, and check this out. The rook. It moves horizontally and vertically. That's how it goes. So it can move as many squares as it wants, horizontally or vertically. See? So however many squares you move, it can, if it wants, go up, to the side, as many squares as it wants.
Davy, and how does it capture a piece?
Right, it captures a piece. I'll show you. Now I'm gonna show you. So, Tiago, shall we put a piece here? I'm gonna put some pieces here, and now I'll show you first, then you'll do it. Let's not take this knight here. Look, it can move, then the opponent plays, and then you'll come, see? You stopped on top of the piece. When you capture a piece, you take it off the board, you don't jump over it, you stop on top of the piece you captured. Got it? In chess, that's how it works. So you take it and remove it here.
Right? So as my piece comes here,
And I
want to capture the bishop? I come here and take this piece, like this?
That's right. A queen fell down there, right? It's hers. Thank you. And she went up, she's down there. You found it, so it's alive. We saw how the rook moves. Now you're gonna make a move with the rook. Let's grab some more pieces here. Let's put a bishop here. Let's put a bishop here. Let's put a knight here. Look, and let's put and a queen here. The only piece we can't put here is the king. Because, given a little spoiler, the king is the only piece you don't capture in chess. So let's go. let's capture with this rook all these pieces that are on the board. Let's go. First thing, you moved this, moved one.
Then I come here and take this rook.
That's it.
I captured the opponent's rook. I come here. Stop.
Captured. That's it.
I'm gonna capture the bishop.
That's it.
Right here. Over here. And I'm gonna take this bishop here.
That's it. Captured.
I'm gonna capture it. And
We're gonna capture this knight. You can move down here. Yes, because it can go wherever it wants.
I captured the knight. If you want, you can put it down here too. And now let's capture.
This quad?
So I come over here. I came here. I moved. Because I can't go straight, right? Right? And now I'm gonna capture the opponent's queen.
That's it. Congratulations. So we've learned the rook's movement, right? We saw how the rook works. Should we move on to the next piece then? Now, the next piece will be the bishop. Look, the bishop moves in an X. It moves diagonally. In other words, if it started on a white square, it will stay only on white squares. See? As many squares as it wants. It can move as many squares as it wants along those diagonals. Look. See everyone? So it can go back and forth only on the diagonal. In other words, it's stuck. If it started on a white diagonal, it will stay on white. If it started on the black diagonal, in this case here it's green, but it's like it's black, you know? It'll stay only on that other diagonal. So let's go. That's why we have two bishops. One will always stay on the white diagonal, and the other will always stay on the black diagonal. Let's put some pieces on the board to capture that. I'll just put it right over here.
Wait, you didn't explain. How does the bishop capture pieces? That's it.
The bishop captures in the same way as the rook does. In chess, you always capture by landing on top of the piece. Every time you capture a piece, you take it off the board and you move to the spot where it was. So let's go, shall we capture? Let's see if it's possible to capture, which pieces there are, how to capture, and which ones can't be captured. Let me see if your piece is here. All right, so which pieces can be captured? Should we start with this bishop here? I'll start. So look, I moved over here, walk here, and now I moved on the next turret. And look, I captured this bishop over here.
So this bishop will never capture a piece that's on a black square?
Capture a piece here. So look, let's take this one here. Let's take this piece over here. It came over here, the opponent plays, and now you can come, look, you captured this rook, right? Let's see here. Can it capture these pieces that are on the black squares? It can't, because it's always stuck on this path. So we need the other bishop. We need the bishop of the other color, which is the bishop on the black squares.
So in this case, this bishop here can capture this one, right?
That's right. Yes. Indeed.
Now this one can come over here, which comes here and captures this opponent's piece.
Exactly. That's right. That's it. So we're gonna need two bishops to be able to get them all. Okay, guys? And look, if I show you, if I'm here, look, Mandu, let's suppose I have three pieces like this here. What do? Can you capture both? No, because they're in the way. You capture this one, then the opponent plays. Now, you have to capture this one, and then you come here and capture this one by one. All right? That's it. So we've already learned. We've already learned how the rook captures and moves, and how the piece captures and moves, right? I'm talking about how it captures and moves, because they move one way and capture the same way. There will be a piece that moves one way and captures another. I'll show you. And look, now I'm going to show you how the queen moves. The queen is a mix of a bishop and a rook. It's like she's both at the same time. She can go horizontally. Horizontally, she can go vertically, and she can go diagonally. Got it?
On any color.
On any color. Because she's like both pieces right there. Let's be more clear. She's a rook, a white piece, and a black piece. Look how powerful she is.
3 pieces in one. Yeah, it's like she's even better than the others.
Exactly. It's like that. Why? She can move to this diagonal by making a rook move, and she can come over here. But she can also come over to this side, taking this diagonal, and now she can move on the white diagonal too. Got ya? So she's like a rook and both bishops combined. So, shall we capture these pieces here, Emma? Look, we just put them here. How'd you do it? Come on, show me. And look, I was here, I was in this car thing. Let's say you did that, then she can.
She can capture several squares.
She can do several squares, just like the rook can do. It's the same thing I said. Look, it stopped there. To capture this rook, let's capture this knight, and then she can stop on this diagonal, and now this one can capture it. All right. We understand how she doesn't work, and she can move here, so she can come here, then she can come here. She can take this whole diagonal here. Look, let's say she can send this here, then take this whole diagonal, right? So she's very powerful. I'm already giving you a spoiler that she's really powerful. Ouch. Now, we're going to talk about the king. I'm going to explain the king to you because the king, it's like the queen. He can go to any square, but only one square at a time. He's kind of weak. So look, the king, if he's here and wants to go there, to the side of the board, he can choose any of the squares around him. Let's suppose he moves over here. Oh, I want to go there. Then he moves one square. Any square that's around him, he can go to. He can go back. All right? He can come over here. Now, he can go to any of the squares around him one at a time. Diagonal, horizontal, everything. But only the ones that are right around him, okay? So now the opponent plays. He plays one. The opponent plays any square around. He can take it. Now, plays, can move over here. Diagonal now, then he came over here, right? So let's capture with the king now. Let's take the knight here. Let's take a knight. Let's take a rook here, and let's move to the other side. Let's bring this king over, capture these pieces. So let's go. So, Anna, how do we do it? All right.
He moves one.
He moves.
He could. So I have already come here and successfully captured this knight.
Right. Since he's slow, he'll move one, and then I can capture diagonally. That's it. Congratulations. So we've learned the movement. We've already covered the rook, the bishop, the queen, the king, and now there are only two pieces left, the knight and the pawn. Look, now I'm going to show you the most fun piece in chess, which is the knight. The knight moves in what we call the 1-2 turn movement. 1-2 turn. And what happens? The pieces, they move like this and have to jump over. Did you see that? When I said there were three pieces here, that it couldn't come here, that you'd have to capture one, then another, and then the other to get here, the knight, it's like a ghost. It can jump over other pieces. I'll show you how it works. Look, it goes 1, 2, and turns. It makes an L-shaped move, but really that's all it does. Here, this is its move. It goes 2 straight, then turns, so it can go 2 straight up. 2 straight this way, 2 straight that way, straight over here, and 2 straight over there. And then it chooses which side it wants to turn to. So let me show you. Let's grab the markers to show the squares this knight could go to. 1, 2, turn. Mark it with the pawn here so we can show it. 1, 2, turn. So mark it with the pawn. Now let's go down. 1, 2. 1, 2, turn. That's it. 1, 2, turn. And now let's go over here, this way. Straight, 1, 2, turn, 1, 2, turn, and up. Straight 2, like this. 1, 2, turn this way, turn this way, and now turn back. 1, 2. Turn right. What happens when he's doing 1, 2? He's not eating, he's not capturing. Only when he makes a move like this on the others, he'll go over them like a ghost. So look, let's start capturing these pieces here. Look, just 1, 2, turn, hurry up here. All right, now let's try it. The move is 1, 2, turn on this one that I went over. You don't capture it, only when you hear it, okay? Look, only this rook can be taken, captured. Look, just 1, 1, 2, turn. You got it. Didn't you get it? If I come and do 1,